Okay, so for the last year, I've been completely obsessed with Notion. Now, if you don't know what Notion is, I'm very surprised you're on this video, but if you do, you'll know that it houses pretty much everything you ever want with your business life. You can do all sorts of organization and note taking and calendars and scheduling. And about 2 months ago, I came across this way of scheduling my tweets through Notion, which just absolutely blew my mind. You can obviously make people collaborator on it, so I can have people who are ghostwriting for me or are writing my tweets, or maybe it's a brand that I'm doing some client work for. I can actually have them within this Notion and have them actually write tweets for me, and they schedule automatically straight into my Twitter, which means you don't actually have to give people your Twitter login as well. So it's a really, really good way of doing it. Now, I think 10 tweets a month for this is completely free. And I think it includes 5 threads in there as well. If you wanted to do any more, it's like $9 a month, so it's absolutely nothing. It's cheaper than most other schedulers, and it's built directly into your Notion, so you can put this board into anything. And yeah, it's brilliant. So this is one that I've created here. Now I'll show you the process of doing it. So usually when I come up with an idea, I'll put it in this this no status part here. I've written a little test idea. So for example, this is where the tweet will start. And this one is called Motivation Year Round. Now what you won't have when you start, when you actually follow the process here, is this character count here. I've actually added this myself. It's a formula, and this is just the length formula. So basically the reason I've added this for is so that I can just copy and paste this into here, and I can see that it's 97 characters long, so it will fit on Twitter. Now there is another way of doing this, which I'll show you in a moment, but if I want to use the Notion app, I do it that way. You can download an app physically for it, but I'll go into that in a little bit. But let me just show you how this works first. So it's literally as simple as you write the tweet down here, you put a publication time and date, and make sure it's at least 10 minutes within the future. I've found that if it's less than that, it doesn't usually post. And you've got all these other properties here as well, but like things like metrics it can track as well. You can see the impressions, profile clicks, likes, replies, retweets, and quote tweets as well. But they're all hidden to start off with. So once you've written your fantastic Twitter idea, you then have set yourself your publication time and date. That might be in the in progress section. You know, you've got your idea, you've set your date, and now you're going, okay, it's ready to post. And then you're just going to drag and drop it over to the ready to post section. And then currently the time is 12:45. At 1 p.m, this is going to post straight to my Twitter. There's nothing more to it. It's as simple as that. These are all the published ones that I've done over the last month or so. And it's worked fantastically well. Now just click this one, for example. The only thing I don't currently have set up in here is the metrics, but you can have that set up as well. I just haven't got around to doing that. Okay, so this is an example of a thread that's been posted. I'll put it on the screen now, the actual Twitter tweet that we did, so you can see the results and things like that as well. So 5 places to get content ideas, and then with each one there is obviously a divider in between, and then that divides all of these up. So it's literally that simple. Nothing more to it than that. It's a very, very simple way of scheduling your tweets. So you've seen how this works. You've obviously seen that it's a very, very simple way of doing it. You don't have to worry about it. There's also the option of having a calendar as well, so I can go back and see what was posted when. This is just a really great way of looking at it. I don't really use this, to be honest, because we just post one a day through here. But you can see the sort of the times that they were posted each day. It's just really, really helpful, to be honest. And yeah, it's great. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through and show you actually how you can implement this into your own Notion. Okay, so we're now on q.so. That's all it is. You just type that in. It will bring you to this website, and it's really, really simple to set up. Now, you can actually set this up for various different things. I've got it set up with the Chrome extension, but you can get the Mac app and the Windows app and the Firefox extension as well if you want it. Okay, so just to go through the pricing plans for you, on the personal, you've got free. This includes 10 tweets per month, 2 threads per month, and only you, so you can't actually collaborate with people. I think I'm on this one. I actually can't remember if I've paid for it or not. I have no idea, to be honest, but I think I have because, you know, I've posted more than 10 tweets. So yeah, it's $9 per month if you bill it annually. And if not, it's $12 per month there as well. But either way, it's cheaper than most scheduling apps. Obviously, the only downside is it doesn't have any of the extra stuff like the retweeting and stuff like that. So yeah, you may have to do that one yourself, which is a little bit of a shame. But other than that, it's fantastically cheap for what you get, and it's brilliant. So how do you actually set it up? Now, this is really simple, and I love the way they've done this. They've actually set up a Notion document to show you how to do it. So if you want to do it on Chrome, it's really simple. You download the Chrome web app, you duplicate the tweets template that they've got here. So that's this one here, and then so I've got rid of all this shit because it looks awful. But this, as you can see, is the same as the one that I've got in my Notion. You just duplicate that to yours, and it works absolutely fine. Okay, so one last thing I'm going to show is just what it looks like within Chrome. So because I don't have the desktop app, I do it all manually within Notion. But if you want to do it through Chrome, it's actually really helpful because it shows you what the preview of what it looks like within Twitter. So if I didn't like the way this was set up, if I wanted a space in between, it just makes it a little bit easier to kind of see how that's going to be structured within Twitter. And it obviously gives you the character count there as well, which obviously I've added myself. So that's how you schedule your tweets through Notion. It's really that simple. This video didn't need to be that long because it is a very, very simple way of setting things up. But when I actually found this website, I sort of went on YouTube to try and see how to do it because I couldn't be bothered to go through all the reading material because I much prefer to watch YouTube videos. And there was nothing on it. So I figured I'd make the video and hopefully this can help a few people.